and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 22. In motion right is Jones. Now Lawrence on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Buying time to his left. Looking downfield for Jones. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Room here to run. Travis Kelsey, he's at the 40. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 66 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now here's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
20.
I need to get my swag.
Touchdown. Christian Kirk, 46 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike's 42. Here we go.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
42's the mic, 42's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 42's the mic, boys, 42. 42's the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's go. Mike's 42.
Mahomes now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 52 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 63 yards. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Mike 42, Mike 42. I got you, son. There we go, baby.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to keep it again. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Jones will come now in motion right. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. In motion right is Jones. On 1st down, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that trims the lead down to 9. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Squib kick picked up near the 20. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, 62 yards. And the Jaguars have...